Hammerhand and the Berserkers. Now these were mainly based on the
I had him.
on the movie. See, Hammerhand was in the TV series quite early on, but he didn't look anything like this. He was actually quite a plain look. He had a big hand like this, and he had his Viking sort of hand, but he was quite plain looking. However, in the movie they redesigned him, and he's got his big hand.
Oh, I so remember him. That's brilliant.
And I can't remember even how you do this now. And oh, there we go. So it can extend.
I've seen this guy for years.
So, and he is in charge of the Berserkers. Now, again, in the original episode in which he appears in the Berserkers, are the sort of Viking-looking characters. However, in the movie, they had special ones, and they gave them special powers. So there's Hammerhand. And obviously, I mean, this guy is very well detailed. He's got a lot in there.
Great figure, absolutely brilliant.
He's got these, and his hands so big and so chunky, and it's just it's like.
Oh, that's brilliant. I do remember him. I definitely had him, and I haven't thought about him for ages. I completely forgot about him.
Yeah. So.
He's different from all the others. He really stands out. He's great. He
is. That's the good thing about the Berserkers. They all have. They're all quite unique and very different from the mutants. So that's Hammerhand. I did have him originally. The next one who I had was another one who I had originally, and that's Top Spinner. And let me just move him in a position where I can actually see him. And
absolutely brilliant. Now, I didn't have this guy, but one of my friends had him, and I thought he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he is. He's got like a really mean-looking face.
Again, the sculpt is amazing on it.
Yeah, there is. I mean, he's got like very chunky legs, but that's part of his. But I mean, he is quite like that in the film as well, in the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got his shield, which is very movable. He's got his ball and chain, which can be put in all different sides. I like the fact that his head can move from side to side, which I think is on a ball joint. Yeah, it is on a ball joint, which was obviously quite unusual for.
Yeah, he's really different from all the other figures as well.
Yeah, he
really
is.
Stands out. He's great.
Again, like I said, that's the good thing about the Berserkers. Each one has its own little unique action that
That's brilliant.
Hasn't really been done by any others.
Yeah.
So that leaves us on to the next one, which is Rambam. Now, Rambam has the ability to, when you put him down, it won't work on the surface, but if you notice, he has a big wheel here, which spins. So when you pull him, you put him down and he rams. That's why he's got this sort of
I remember
position.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, he's really chunky. You know, he's got very limited movement anywhere, but he can really move. He can move his legs, which, you know, considering how big he is.
Nice little touch. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. You know, I mean, with some figures they might have completely, like, you know, stop these from moving just to make the arms.
They're doing something similar to what Ghostbusters did with all the different ghosts and everything. They all had a different, unique little ability.
Yeah.
And each figure was so different from each other. They all stood out and they were all unique, and that's what they've done with these ones as well.
Yeah, they have.
Each one, because they have such a different ability, they haven't just made the same sculpture and just given them a different weapon kind of thing. They're so different, and they've actually really, it's brilliant. I absolutely love it.
And just in case you can't see, it is actually a pull cord that gets him going. So
that's great. That.
So stop it in there. He does actually go pretty well on a hard surface. He can fly about. I never had this one originally, so I actually found all four of the Berserkers. I think they were 25 quid, so they were a lot of money, but it was a complete set, and it's just like I had Hammerhand, I had Top Spinner, but I never had Rambam.
I never had this guy. I've probably seen him for the first time today.
So it was definitely to me it was definitely worth the money.
Nice.
And that leads us on to our last one. Again, this one I've never really had, and it's quite a really chunky guy, and it's sort of hard to sort of get him into position. This is Crusher, and he sort of does like a body slam, so he'd hold the character in, he'd hold another figure here, and then he'd sort of like body slam them and throw them. He's quite an awkward character to sort of stand.
Yeah,
he is a bit old, and he can't really do much posing because of the positions of his arms. He's like he's doing like Mr. Roboto, you know, or Roboto, Mr. Roboto, you know. You know, but I mean that's only because when he's actually doing his action, I mean, again, it is ball jointed, but they're in a quite a stiff position. You can't move them at the.
He is great looking. I do recognise him though, but I don't think I had him. It must have been a friend that had him.
Yeah.
But I really do recognise him.
So that's.
Again, he's different looking. He's ace.
He is, yeah.
Again, a completely different thing that it does as well.
Yeah.
Because unlike all the other villains we saw before, it's not just you press the back and then their arms flail.
Yeah.
It's literally a completely new thing each one.
It is, yeah. That's the beauty.
Figures, and it's brilliant.
That is the beauty of the Berserkers. That's what they're called. Yes. Yeah. Hammerhand and his Berserkers. So again, like I said, I'd never had this one as a toy, as a young lad. So when I saw all 4 of them, I just had to have them. I just had to.
Nice. And these don't come with any accessories, really, do they?
No, because like the powers.
Of the unique thing they do.
Yeah, they didn't have any weapons. No. So yeah, that's
brilliant. Yeah.
So that is all of my villain collection.
Very nice.
It is very nice indeed.